All right, man, when you come across the big car, the big house, like you see somebody that you believe has a lot of money, like you want to know what do they do, how much money do they make, and even more so, how much do they spend per month? Or even better, what are they spending their money on? So have you ever been curious to know what does a millionaire spend their money on? Well, if you have been, you're going to find out how much that is right now. What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. So I thought this would be kind of fun to show you a behind the scenes look, because everybody has that voyeur personality, that voyeur trait, and I was like, we just want to know, like, let us see behind the scenes, let us see behind the curtain, like what's really going on. So I thought it'd be kind of fun to whet that appetite that you may have and show you how much does a millionaire spend per month. And more specifically, how much do I spend? How much does my family spend per month on our household, on our business? So we're gonna show you what that looks like. And what I'm using is Mint. Now, Mint is not sponsoring this video. They are just a really awesome free software. So if you're having trouble budgeting and tracking your spending, check out Mint. I'll have a link in the description that you can check it out. So I've synced all of my accounts, all my credit cards, all of our bank accounts with Mint, and I'm going to show you in 1 month where we spend our money, how much we spend to the penny. So if you're dying to know what that amount is, well, we're gonna find out right now. Let's go take a look. Okay, so there's obviously a lot of different ways that you can budget and track your finances. Anytime you do something automatically using a piece of software, an app like Mint, there's really no other option. And this is not sponsored by Mint. I've been a fan of Mint, although I will admit I didn't really start using it until recently. And when I started using it, I was just blown away on how simplistic it was. Like, I knew it was probably simple, but until you actually open an account with them and sync all your stuff, it's just stupid easy. So check out Mint if you're having trouble trying to budget and track all your expenses. So that's what we're gonna look at right now. So at the time of this recording, it's actually almost middle to late August. So I wanted to show you a complete month. So I'm actually going back a month and we're looking at the month of July to see all of my spending. And if you kind of just look over the top navigation bar here, you can do an overview of your entire account. You can look at your income, you can track all your income. You know, if you got income from multiple sources, you need to check out that video. We're talking about all the different income streams that I have. Mint can track all of those. All your assets, your debts, your total net worth, all that good stuff. And once again, it's all free. Now, Mint is, I would say, more like expenses and all that stuff. I do love personal capital. If you're like more into investment analysis and portfolio review, like especially me being a former financial planner, like I love personal capital for that aspect. That app is also free. But right now we're talking about how much I spend, or I guess how much that we spend as a family of 6. All right, so gives you a quick little graph. You can see all the different transactions. Like we can break these down, but just seeing like what do we spend. So here's let's just go ahead and start with the total dollar amount. So for the month of July, I spent, or my family spent, a total of $97,823.31. I'm sorry, I'm just letting that sink in for a minute, because like those are the things that I do not take for granted. Like there was a time in my life that I was excited if I could make 6 figures in a year. And then it gets to the point where I was super excited when I could make $100,000 in a month. Now there was some time between $100,000 a year to $100,000 in a month. So the fact that I almost spent 6 figures in a month, like, I don't know if I should be excited or like, what in the world am I spending my money on? So I'll let you kind of like decipher how that impacts you. But for me, like, it's just one of those things. Like I seriously have to take a step back and just be grateful. Like the fact that we could spend that amount of money in a month and we're still saving, and I'm not broke. Woo, all right, okay. So let's kind of break this down. So looking at Mint, so once again, you can do last month. It breaks it down like the total year, all time, all that good stuff. So let's look at the spending. You can go and break it down by category. Let's see if they give you a nice little pretty pie chart. We like pie charts. So if we kind of broke that down, 25% was toward business. So those are my expenses for running the business. We've got 23% or about 22,000 or over 22,000 for our home expenses. Other is just under 10,000. We'll look at those. Food and dining, only spent under $7,000 for food and dining. Shopping, $7,600. All right, okay. I'm curious to see if that's more my wife or I. We'll find out here in a second. And taxes, such a good time. So spending almost $10,000 last month of July on taxes. That's fun. Thank you, IRS. Appreciate you. And then bills and utilities, total of $16,000 there. All right, so are you curious to kind of break this down? Let's just get the business transactions kind of taken care of. So the big one here is payroll. This is kind of boring. So right now, how my business is set up, I've got myself and my wife, and actually my 4 kids are on my payroll. That is correct. So that is our monthly payroll. And yes, I do pay myself the most, in case you were curious. But that is all done. My CPA actually takes care of all that. And all we do is basically move money from our business account into our personal accounts. I've got a personal account set up for each of my kids as well. This is actually, it says AWM Settle. So if for those aren't familiar with the channel, I used to be a financial planner, sold that business at the beginning of this year. That's when everything got finalized. And this is just taking care of some miscellaneous payments that are coming through that haven't been quite transferred over to the buyers. So that's just basically paying them what I shouldn't have got and just making sure all the books are clean on that. So that was kind of boring. I'm glad we started with the most boring one first. All right, so let's look at home. So we got total $22,683. If I'm being honest, like that seems really high. So I'm kind of curious, what that is all about, but let's kind of break it down. So of that, we've got $13,500 in mortgage and rent, which that just doesn't seem right, if I'm being honest. And so some home improvements, we've got our nanny, house cleaning, and then other. Let's look at this $13,500 in mortgage and rent. And we've got okay, that's what I thought. So this is what I like about Mint, and also sometimes why it just shows you you've got to log in. So for whatever reason, sometimes Mint doesn't know how to categorize things, so it is automatically categorizing some payments that are from using Zelle. I think it's Zelly, Zelly. No idea. It's kind of like a Venmo. It's kind of like a cash app, but basically these are paying some of my contractors and also my agent that does like some brand deals for me. So this technically should not be under the mortgage and rent category. I'm just gonna kind of move these over to, let's just do business services for now, and I'll have to recategorize that later. So that kind of makes more sense. I thought that was rather high, so let's move that over. Okay, so that looks a little bit better. All right, so let's look at our home improvement, how much we've got going on here. So we've got Lowe's. So just so we're kind of clear, home improvement this is my wife going to Lowe's, Home Depot. I go there once. If I go there, it's usually with her. My wife loves to do home decor. She loves to do home projects. It's her therapy, as she'll say. So this is Lowe's 26, Home Depot, and there was a check written for $4,000. And so this actually, if those that don't know, so we actually put a rock climbing wall in our home for our youngest son. Yeah, so we met a great neighbor when we moved here originally to Nashville. He does a lot of woodworking stuff. So that was the initial payment. That is not the entire cost for the rock wall because we've got so much other stuff in there. But that was a fun project for our kids and just helps with our sanity like during the summer. So that is our nanny. We've got a nanny. We give her I think 25, 30 hours guaranteed just to help out with our kids. Helps out with our sanity when you got 4 kids, because 4 kids can drive you a little crazy For those that have kids, you totally know what I'm getting. All right, so house cleaning. We do have a house cleaner that comes to our house once a week. I think it's on Mondays. They'll do a half, like I think half the house one Monday and the full house on the other Monday. And let me tell you, like, a clean house will make your life and your wife very, very happy. Trust me on that. Well worth the investment. We also have somebody that comes to our house and does our laundry, puts our laundry away. That's like also a big one that we do. And then home services. So what is that? That is a good question. I'd have to look this up. I'm going to have to assume that this has something to do with, I'm actually gonna guess the rock climbing wall. I don't know for sure. So here's, this is like the one thing with Mint. So if you are writing a check, what you would need to do is go to your bank account and then try to find that check number and sync it up to see what that is exactly. So that's something that I would need to do at a later time. What else we got here? We've got HOA dues, so that's the community that we live in. We've got to pay our dues for our community pool and all that other fun stuff living here. And then lawn and garden, we've got somebody that mows our lawn, and also we have somebody that will spray our lawn, like the weed stuff and for our pretty looking grass and all that stuff. So that is our entire spending in our home category. Let's look at the other categories to see where we're at. So we looked at business services, so that obviously grew a lot. You can see that moving over, adding or moving the agent and some of the contractors that we pay out. Let's go to bills and utilities, $16,000. So that also needs to move over. Why is that there? Okay, so what we have here, so we've got our, looks like our mobile phone, our Verizon bill. We've got our energy bill, $23. This is also electricity. I don't know the difference. Oh, I think one's gas. Other one is, I guess, electrical. Got another check for $70. Oh, that is our internet bill. That's our internet bill. So we have internet. That must be our Verizon. Our trash, $28. And this probably could be moved over. So, you know, we pay off our credit cards. I think we send in like 2 payments a month. We pay them off each and every month. For some reason, it's being labeled under here. I do have a category for Chase credit card, but that's showing there. That probably could be moved over, but I kind of get the gist. Just kind of gives you a good breakdown. Did I get everything? Make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay. All right. Boom. Got that. Got that. Got that. Got that. We'll come back to other, just one transaction for taxes. Thank goodness this is not quarterly taxes. So this is just our, I think this is just from our payroll. What we pay off our payroll tax, boom. Yeah, that's fun, right? Those are good times. We love taxes. Taxes are fun. Let's go shopping. 76 transactions. So the one thing that I didn't do here, so we have, what you're gonna see here is, so Amazon Prime. Glorious. Love you, Amazon. Thank you, Amazon. Love you. I wish I could kind of break down what everything is here, because what you're going to see is a lot of Amazon. Amazon, 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 Amazon. You see a lot of Amazon. And some of these probably could be business stuff, because I do like buy like camera gear, all that stuff on Amazon. I've got some clothing. Wife likes to go to Target. You got 232 here, Marshall's here. See? Millionaires, like we go to Marshall's. Here's Marshall's, mostly for kids' clothes, if I'm being honest. Kohl's, wife goes to Kohl's. Like, you know, we don't go to all the high-end stuff. Todd Snyder, that is me. They have this collaboration with Champion. Champion's like back. Apparently my kids love it. So dad had to be kind of hip. So I bought some Todd Snyder Champion clothing. It's pretty nice, I ain't gonna lie. I kind of like it. All right, so more Target, more Amazon. TJ Maxx. All right, there's a Nordstrom's, only $65. Look, even went to Walmart, spent $65 there. I think that actually was an online order. More Amazon, some Dillard's, Dick's Sporting Goods, Tilly's, that's a backpack, Nike, Campbell App Electronics, I don't know what that is. More Amazon, Academy Sports. It goes on and on and on. Some good stuff here, right? A lot of Amazon. This is my wife. I know this, Evereve. I know that's her. It's some comfy type clothing. She loves it. There's a Groupon order. I think that was rock climbing with my kids. I like to do rock climbing. Some more Groupon. Take advantage of some deals. Got my Audible going. You know I love to read, so I've got my monthly subscription there. My wife's going to Joann, doing some home decor stuff. some Michaels, some more Walmart. Athletic equipment. What is that? Oh, I know what this is. Oh, so this is the padding for our rock wall room. Gotta have the pads to make sure that it's safe. And I think we had to buy temporary pads, and she custom ordered pads for the rock climbing. So I mean, this thing. It's a money pit, but it's cool. It's cool. It is pretty nice. Like if I was a kid, I would love it. And actually, all the kids in the neighborhood love it because I've got like 12 kids here over here, usually on the weekends or especially during the summer because they love the rock climbing wall. Clothing, Nike. I guarantee that's me. That's actually probably some Jordans, if I'm being honest. Some more Amazon. And Target. That's it. Yeah, I don't know who won. It's hard to say. It's probably about 50-50. I think my wife and I did a pretty good job. We usually duke it out on the shopping part. So that's $7,700. I want to see. I'm just curious. I want to see if I can do. I just want to see how much Amazon. Like how much do we do in Amazon? 241. Is that serious? All right, so $1,997.33 on Amazon. That's pretty good, not bad, okay. So category, what else we got? The last one we had other, food. Let's see how we doing on food right now. I like to eat, ain't gonna lie. A lot of groceries here. Let's see what we got here. $4,048 on groceries. For real? Dear Lord. Is this, wow. That is not groceries. Okay, I know for a fact this is not groceries. This $422.70 was my custom cornhole boards. Correct. Custom cornhole boards with the Good Financial Sense Wealth Hacker logo. And that was a business expense advertising. Boom, taking care of that, move that over. All right, so we got that moved over. So we got Kroger's, Publix, Whole Foods in the area. We also got some Instacart, so they do deliver, which is awesome. And actually, we've been doing a lot more of the delivery. If we don't do delivery, a lot of these places like Kroger's has a click list where you can order the food, and our nanny actually will go pick that up for us. So that's awesome. That's a lot of food. I mean, we got 4 kids. You got me. I like to eat. So moving that cornhole board transaction over, $3,600 in groceries there. What else we got? Restaurants. So 17 transactions, $1,590 eating out. We got some Franklin Juice Company. That is me. That is all me. That is my acai. I just totally butchered that name. Acai bowls. Acai bowls. Love them. Super healthy, and they make them like from scratch, like they are legit. Tito's Mexican restaurant, I think we went there, $120. That's how much it costs to eat. Family of 6 there. Franklin Juice Company again, that's my I can't say the name. Jeff, help me here. Nature's Ultra, I'm not sure what that is. Marco's Pizza, look, we do eat out. Some more acai bowls, that's hilarious. Martin's Barbecue, oh, love me some barbecue. DoorDash, we do a lot of delivery stuff. The Crag, that actually is, that is the rock climbing place. So I think we bought some waters and some food there. I don't remember spending, I don't know what that's all about. But Jenny, that is ice cream. Bam, love me some ice cream, some more DoorDash. See, they got this cornhole. This is business. So these are my cornhole bags. This is advertising. We'll move that over. That's good. And that actually is not a restaurant. I think that was something else. I'm gonna do personal health and fitness therapy. You can just kind of move stuff around. Oh, where do you want to move that? Entertainment, amusement. So let's do that. Boom. All right, that's taken care of. And is that it? That's all the eating out? That's not too bad. Okay. Alcohol and bars. Okay, let's check us out. That's the house by other, what? I'm a little confused. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what that is. By other insured cash account. That, I feel like that has something to do with one of my brokerage investment accounts. So, and I don't even know what the house is. The house outdoor. I feel like that is not alcohol and bar. Maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe I went off a bender and I don't remember. I'll have to go and figure out what that is. I'll have to find that out later on. Fast food. Really? Okay, let's see what we got here. We got Shake Shack. It ain't In-N-Out. If you don't know me, then you don't know I love In-N-Out Burger. But Shake Shack obviously is not In-N-Out Burger, but we don't have In-N-Out in Nashville, so that we'll have to do. Sword Adventure, that is the climbing tower I did with my kids. I think we bought some chips and stuff there. Chick-fil-A, that is definitely representing the Midwest and the South here. Little Burger King, Subway, some more Chick-fil-A. Love me some Chipotle. My wife actually delivered me some Chipotle. See? What kind? I love me some Chipotle, a little chips and guac. I'll be eating this when I get done with this video. Got Sonic, Andy's frozen custard, Arby's, more frozen custard. I promise you that's not me. That is my wife and kids. If there's a Baskin Robbins, I think that popped up, that's me. I'm a hard ice cream kind of guy. So yeah, that's $500 in fast food type stuff. I was trying the coffee shops we got there. Starbucks, Just Love Coffee. Yeah, okay. As you can see, we don't drink a lot of Starbucks. I stopped kind of drinking that. I was kind of surprised. So the one thing I didn't see in here, it had to be here, but is like Jamba Juice, because I go to Jamba Juice like so much, it's ridiculous. I'm actually drinking that right now because I love me some Jamba. And actually, I just saw this Select Blinds. Like that is not a restaurant. That is blinds that my wife put up. So let's move that over to home furnishings. Sounds good. Okay, so that helps out a little bit. Not bad. So we got, is this all in this category? Coffee shops. We got groceries, restaurants. Okay, that's. I mean, here's the thing. The reality is that we don't eat out a lot, and that's because we've got 4 kids. So we do a lot of DoorDash, Grubhub. We had another local company that used to deliver, but they closed down. So we take out delivery. Like that's big for us. All right, now we're looking at the last category, other. 62 transactions for just under 10 grand. Let's find out what this is. This might be some stuff that hasn't been moved over yet. So we've got Kids Foot Locker. See, that's category kids. I think that should definitely be clothing, because I'm sure that's what that was. So let's move that over. I'm still burping up that Jamba Juice. Did you hear that? Oh, excuse me. So good though, so good. So I guess you could do kids clothing. I don't know. To me, I feel like that's shopping. I feel like that's shopping, clothing. If you want to do a separate category for that, you can. Ethan James had some gift that my wife. So we got a doctor for $92, facial care, some stuff for my wife. This is our monthly tithe to our church. Toys, brilliant. So yeah, definitely Dr. Axe. My wife just getting some of her stuff. Got our gas and fuel, some more Dr. Axe, some good stuff, some healthy vitamins. Here's one. So this actually is our marriage counseling. I'm actually gonna do another video where I talk about this. I mean, this is by far one of the best investments that we have made into our family, into our marriage. We see a marriage counselor once a week. Like it is one of our rituals. So like $150 is well worth it. And we've been doing that for, we've been doing it for sure, like weekly since we moved to Nashville. But even before that, it's been like 5-6 years, like we've been doing that. So big advocate of that. Some miscellaneous fees, some more marriage counseling, our auto payment. I think, is that mine or is that hers? I forget. $1,000 a month. Not really sure. There is financial. That is actually our lawn care. Let's move that over because I ain't got time to mow my lawn. I got other stuff to do, like play cornhole, because that's a lot more fun. Yee. Home. Where you at? Home. Lawn and garden. Get it. There it is. Okay. So what else we got there? Nothing like really stands out. Just fuel. The hair. The look. The hair. I'm gonna $815. We're gonna find out what that's all about. This is where all the hair and beauty stuff goes down, right here in this chair right here. where it happens. All right, Just in Time Sports, that is not a charity, I promise you. That was definitely some sort of kid sporting equipment or something. I don't know exactly. Or the rock wall climbing room. Is that kids? They want to do kids activities. Why not? Why not? Because I know that's not a charity for sure. All right, Shining Stars Dance. That is my daughter. I don't know if that was like a monthly thing or we just did a daddy-daughter dance. Her first dance recital. It was an amazing experience. I know I'll be doing that many more years, but having boys that play sports, and that's all I've been dealing with, like the fact I have a daughter now and I got to dance and we did a dance together, that was a lot of fun. It's like we got a nail appointment, definitely for my wife there, $46 there. That's our marriage counseling again. Attachment therapy partners is actually for our youngest son. He does neurofeedback therapy. That is a pretty decent fee there, $275 a month. That's what we pay. We administer that in our home for him, and I could do another video talking about all of that. We got our, what is that? Bank fee, $3, advisory fee. That's the fees I pay for my investment accounts at my old firm. You can see I don't pay a lot because I used to be the CEO. They better not be charging me too much. AMC, oh, taking the boys to the movies. I wonder what movie that was, July 8th. I have to look it up and see. Spider-Man Homecoming, was that then? I can't remember, good movie. The Crag, that was the rock climbing I did with the boys. Above all is a jump park here in this area, vending machine. That is, I want to say that was me getting a massage above all, could be wrong there. Fireworks, so that was our July 4th celebration. Spent $654.31 on fireworks. Then that was entertainment for about 20 minutes. If you're curious how much fireworks cost and how long they go. Wow Beauty, some more hair stuff, $137. This is fun. All cornhole, this is more cornhole bags. I'm gonna put it under business because I like it. K and L, I don't know what that is. So sometimes like what I'll do if it's like $152.95. So let's just kind of do a copy and paste. So K and L, and what we got here. Oh, okay, yep. Got it. So I'm gonna guess that my wife bought a bikini. I wonder which one that is. All right, feel like I should not be here. Let's go back. So, hey, anytime my wife wants to spend $152.95 on something like that, I mean, you can, you want to spend a little bit more, you do what you need. You do, you go girl, you go. All right, this is cornhole. Oh, okay, I know what it was. I bought some cornhole boards, but then they couldn't do the logo I wanted, so then I got a refund, and then I ended up reordering them again. So that's what you're seeing there. So we got another auto payment. I think that is my wife's car. All right, so this is actually, this is our health insurance. So this should be moved over. And we have, I forget, insurance, health and fitness, health insurance, boom. So that's $15.62. That's how much our health insurance is. And if you want information about our deductible, it's pretty high. Being self-employed, it's not great, but we got something. Got some kind of recurring payment there. So auto payment, gifts, we know what that was all about. Enjoyed that. So there you go. And I think that kind of sums it up. So did anything really change? Still looking at $97,823.31 for our monthly expenses. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed this journey of showing you how much we spend per month. And like I said at the beginning of this video, it is a blessing to be at this point where we can spend that amount of money and we don't have to think about it. Now, obviously what you're seeing here is the end result of over a decade, almost 2 decades worth of hustle, grit, and a lot of risk, a lot of failure, and I'm just truly grateful for where we are right now. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I've got some other behind the scenes just to kind of show you what it's like. I mean, there's a lot of complexities that go to running, a multi-million-dollar business. Obviously, having a household like this, it's a lot of fun. It's also challenging. It takes a lot of intentionality to make sure that we have enough margin to enjoy the time that we have, with our family and with each other. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this. If you did, be sure to give me and the channel and this video a like. Give the big thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe. Until next time, this is Jeff Rose reminding you that it's your money, it's your life, and only you can make it awesome. Until next time, peace.